I basically gave Harry Maguire a 5.5, the lowest mark out of the whole team yesterday. So basically, there was a lot of people on Twitter who were not happy. I mean, look, there's a lot of people on Twitter who just try and, that they're jealous. They try and make out that we're negative, even though we've been positive ever since Ten Hag came in. Probably too positive at times. I basically gave Harry Maguire a 5.5, the lowest mark out of the whole team yesterday. Everybody got higher than a 6. Apart from De Gea, who I gave a 6 because he didn't really have to do anything. And I don't think distribution of a goalkeeper makes you a 6.5, but you lot did. So I gave Maguire a 5.5. It wasn't a 5. I can't do 0.5s as people who actually watch the channel are educated. And a lot of people saying, oh, man's got an agenda, he's a hater, he's negative, this, that and the other. Well, first of all, I would say, well done for having an opinion. It's all about opinion. And secondly, with 24 hours reflection, would I change the scoreline for Harry Maguire? No. I still would give him 5.5, so I'm not going to change it. I don't care. I'm happy with what I gave. I wish I could give him a 6 or a 6.5, but I can't because it contradicts everything else I gave. I gave Malacia a 6.5. I don't think Maguire was anywhere near as good as Malacia. So I can't start giving handouts. I've given Martial a 3 before, and he's one of my favourite players. I've given Bruno a 2 before, and he's one of my favourite players. So all this agenda nonsense is rubbish. I gave McTominay a 7. I'd sell him tomorrow. I'd sell him now. I gave him a 7. So I don't carry agendas. I mark it on how I think it. Now, if some people disagree with that, I'll tell you again. And I've watched the game again. For me, that's a penalty on Demarai Gray if we have a stupid ref. Outside the box, it's a foul. He drags him to the ground, and when he's dragged him to the ground, he kicks the ball away. That's a foul. That could have been a penalty. It wasn't. If that had been a penalty, everyone would be going, kick him out of my club, he's useless. Second mistake was the Sims chance, who I've heard people say Maguire's marking somebody else. I've watched it. I watched it at the time. I watched the replay in the game. I've watched it again this morning. Martinez gets pulled out of position and Bruno gets pulled out of position because of Malacia having gone forward, which is fine. There is a 1-2 played between Coleman and Sims. At that point, you need to be looking at Harry Maguire's position. He stays on the penalty box. He should be sprinting across, and he doesn't. Now, people are saying that's not Maguire's job. Maguire's marking the striker. He's not marking the striker because Sims is the striker. And Wan-Bissaka has got Demarai Gray, who is the person in the middle. As a centre-back, I don't care who you are, where you play. When Martinez is pulled out of position to left-back and the striker's running through, you have to naturally move across as a back four. You can't hold your position that you're naturally in if Martinez is there. Martinez is out of position at left-back. You've got to move across. He doesn't move across quick enough. That would have been on him if we'd scored. So there's 2 big errors there for me. And the third one is in the second half. Demarai Gray again, one-on-one, has to do very little to get a shot off. It's a bad shot, but it's a lack of pace. I think that there was 3 incidents yesterday that could have cost us a goal. Now, you can bring on ex-players. You can shout about it on Twitter. You can do what you like. I'm not changing it, because if I change it, it's just being generous and false. And there were 3 incidents. I explained them yesterday. That is why I gave a 6.5. I really hope... Look, Maguire did hit some long passes. He did win some headers. I agree with that. I agree. But I just think that sometimes, and I've seen it for years, it doesn't bother me. It is what it is. You get one good performance from a player that's not very good, and suddenly everyone's going, they're not bad. And they'll be the ones that look the idiots because they have outed themselves off one good performance. What was it? Was it his 7th or 8th start in the Premier League this season? Out of 29 games, he won't be starting against Sevilla. It'll be Varane and Martinez. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, but I also don't think when we play him, he's a natural replacement for Varane. They're very, very different players, and that's why I would like to buy a centre-back. I don't care if 99% of you disagree with me. Well done, you've got an opinion, but I'm not changing it just because people try and bully you online into saying that you're wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.